All right, so in this video, I want to solve these exponential equations over here. Now, these are actually pretty much impossible to do without a calculator because we can't make the bases the same because I don't know 2 to the power of what number is 17. It's going to be some kind of decimal number. So we actually have to use logs to solve these equations and the rules of logs, and we need a calculator for that as well. So the first thing we want to do in this question is we want to log both sides. And then using the rules of logs, I can bring my exponent down. And then to isolate x, I just need to divide by log 2 on both sides. And I need to put this in my calculator. So log 17 divided by log 2 will be slightly above 4. It's 4.09 if I round to 2 decimal places. Same difficulty for this one, so I'll do it pretty quick. We're going to start with logging both sides. Bring my exponent down. And divide both sides by log 6. And I'll put that in my calculator. Log 231 over log 6. And that gives me 3.04 if I round to 2 decimal places. This next question here, I have a constant being multiplied. So before I log both sides, I want to get rid of this constant. I'm going to divide both sides by 30. So I'll get 5 to the power of x equals 5. And you don't even need logs here because you know that the exponent one is just 1 over here. It's the same base. I can actually cancel them. So this one can actually be done without a calculator, and you just end up with x equals 1. This one over here, I'm going to divide both sides by 40 to begin with. So 210 divided by 40 is 5.25. And then I'm going to use logs to solve this again because decimals, I definitely don't want to try making it the bases the same. I'm going to bring my exponent down. Finally, I'm going to divide both sides by log 1.5. And I get 4.09 if I round to 2 decimal places is x. Okay, last 2 questions. Again, the same procedure should be pretty simple. Again, can't make the bases the same here, so I'm going to start by logging both sides. Then I can bring my exponent down. When you have multiple terms in the exponent, make sure you bring it down and write it in a bracket because this log 5 is going to be multiplying with everything in that exponent. And I'm going to divide log 5 on both sides. Here I just have 1 minus x, and I'll do this in my calculator. Log 10 over log 5 is just 1.43, and now I need to solve for x. So I'm going to move the 1 to the other side and subtract it. So negative x equals 0.43. Then I'll divide by negative 1. X equals negative 0.43. And last question here. Again, I'm going to start by logging both sides. I'll bring down my exponent. I'll divide log 6 on both sides. So x over 3 on this side, and if I put this in my calculator, log 30 over log 6, I get 1.9 if I round to 2 decimal places, and then you just have to cross multiply the 3 over. So if I do that, I will get 5.7, or basically 5.69 if you use the exact value in the calculator without rounding in this step.